In a world where science had stepped beyond the realms of humanity, and the search for higher learning had broken all known limits, a subatomic experiment gone wrong, an uncontrollable fusion reaction to rip through planet Earth. Now, 1 year later, the fragmented planet has been classified condemned by the ruling imperial theocracy. Meaning that every freeloading scum in the universe has the right to raid the dead system and take anything left behind.
This is pretty grim. I played this when I was 6. Probably younger.
Amidst the blasted remains of the forlorn Earth, the worst mercenaries this side of the sun do battle not only against each other, but also the robot sentinels that the government has left behind. Our future has become forsaken.
They said the name of the game!
Screaming through tunnels and roaring over the blackened plains, they seek the thrill of a post-apocalyptic head rush that only comes from such a deadly game.
Oh, I should not have played this when I was a kid. That was grim. I'd probably just skip this anyway, to be honest.
You must compete against the likes of Mephistophon, a veteran of a dozen droid combat wars, and the epitome of pure pumping metal devastation. Beard, a head-banging, beer-swilling hard mother who never blows out his buttons.
Who narrated this?
Nubia, the meanest bitch this side of hell, with a killer-minute attitude and a trigger-happy mentality to match. When the Earth is left to die, and the galaxy's vilest progeny roam free, the future of our planet has become forsaken.
Yeah, you said that part already. Alright, hello. Welcome to Christian Plays a Game he hasn't played since he was 6. I have nothing but vague memories of this game. Let's just use a controller, it'll be simpler. But let's just jump right in. I mean, I remember playing this on a controller anyway. Wait, this game has multiplayer? Oh, I'm guessing PS1 era multiplayer. So like, just split screen. Alright. Huh. I remember that picture of that level. I remember that. That's the first thing I've seen that I remember. Let's do it. Looting the research base built in a volcano seemed like a good idea at the time. Now, if just minutes ago before it erupts, a better idea seems to be to get the hell out of it. The whole structure is extremely volatile, so watch out for falling boulders and tremors from the lava-filled depths. Okay. Ooh, hello. Suddenly, memories. What's that box for in the top right? Oh, is that behind me? Oh, I'm on a time limit. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know if people normally play 6 Degrees of Freedom shooters with a mouse and keyboard, but I played it on a controller when I was a kid, so that's what I'm going to keep doing. Oh boy. Do you just keep coming out? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Can I update the field of view because this is really tight? Is there a field of view slider? Let's see. Gameplay? I'm not seeing one.
Come on.
Field of view. Don't think there's a field of view changer. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. I think it's also now a good time to mention that the last time I played a 6 Degrees of Freedom shooter, I was 6. So this is the only one I've ever played, in other words. Oh man, this is bringing back memories though. I remember the soundtrack. Feels weird. It's weird because like the controls are floaty. I'm used to like first person shooters where you just... Sorry, concentrating. Where like if you turn right, it doesn't continue like just drifting right. Obviously that makes sense when you're in a spaceship, but... Also, I don't know how much damage I take for colliding with things. I don't think I'm taking any, which is good, because I'm going to be colliding with everything. Ow! Ammo. So yeah, what's really sparking like my nostalgia right now is kind of the textures for like the walls and the ceilings. Like this rock texture. I don't know why, it's weird, the things you remember as a kid. Also, I have no idea if I'm going the right way or what the hell I'm doing. But... Ow. Get away from me! Okay. So, L2 and L1 go up and down. Oh cool, I've got missiles, that's good to know. So yeah, corridors like this one. The kind of lighting here, that sparks memories. Oh, that changes the type of gun I've got. Okay, I remember the tanks. Also, it's likely I didn't get much further than like the first level as a kid, so I don't know how much of this game I'm going to be playing, but if we get much further... Also, actually, oh yeah, I remember these doors, like, I remember thinking that they should have been taller. So another thing as well, I remember getting lost a lot in this game, which is funny because right now I'm lost. I don't know how linear the level design is, if you just... Oh right, yeah, there's the second tank. Probably supposed to go this way. Oh. Collect the orbital for extra firepower. Okay. Guessing gold bars are the currency? See, this is where I got, but there's nowhere else to... Oh, it's a lift! Right, gotcha. Damn it! Oh, okay, so this is the part I remember the most. This little tunnel with the tanks here and the lava below, like I mentioned in the thumbnail there. This, to me, when I would remember Forsaken, this is what I remembered. This section right here. Oh, I've lost my shields. Also, I have no idea what anything on the reticle means. So, like I said, really not used to 6 Degrees of Freedom shooters. I don't even know what's part of the genre or what's just specific to this game, if you know what I mean. Where can I find more shields? I should probably put this on easy. Alright, so we go down here. I'm guessing try not to touch the lava. Yep, remember this. Kind of, vaguely. It's like on the fringes of my memory. Oh. Hey, I've got some shields. I mean, they're low, but I've got some... Ow! I wonder if there's any kind of online multiplayer that they've added for the remaster kind of thing, like a little arena shooter, or if that was even a thing on PS1 maybe, and that they've just put it online now. That would be cool. Oh right, I've not locked onto you. What happened to my other bullets? I feel like I've lost some of my bullets. if you know what I mean. Like, my bullets were better before. Alright, got some shields, good. More tanks! Get out of here. Whoop. Too many missiles, get away from me. Oh, I'm not used to having this many... this many directions. Ah! Why are there only 4 pedals if there's 6 directions? Okay. I never even played any first-person shooters, like regular ones, until I was like 10, 11, and that was probably maybe 8 or 9. So when my dad got Unreal Tournament for the PS2, that was the first-person shooter I played. So I played 6 Degrees of Freedom shooters before I ever played first-person shooters or third-person shooters. The closest to a shooter I ever played was probably like Ratchet & Clank 2 kind of thing. Ratchet & Clank 3, you know, where it got more strafey, depending on where you want to make the kind of point of when it becomes a platformer, or when it changed from a platformer to a third-person shooter. I guess it's always kind of been more of a platformer than a third-person shooter, but platformers typically, when you're designing them, enemies are like another obstacle. Like in Mario, you jump on an enemy's head, that's how you kill the enemies. It's not as complicated as enemies in first-person shooters, but Ratchet & Clank always treated enemies like a first-person or third-person shooter would, in my opinion. It's always been a kind of weird hybrid thing, but I'm not sure I'd count that as a shooter game, to be honest. So yeah, this was my first, and then I guess I didn't really play any until Unreal Tournament. Something about the music, man. Like, it's not like I remember this track, it's more like I remember like the atmosphere. Oh, is that my ammo? The orange on the reticle? Don't let the wind blow you into danger. Oh, okay. I wonder if Forsaken was one of the defining kind of... Damn it! Okay, I died. I wonder if Forsaken was one of the defining 6 Degrees of Freedom shooters, or if it's one of the more niche ones. I literally have like no clue about this genre. Alright, so it respawned me nearby, that's nice. Alright. Gotta be more careful. He said, oh cool, I can pick up my stuff again. Did I get everything? I don't think I did, but I can't go back. Okay. Oh boy! Oh no! I think this is probably getting towards the end of the level now. What's happening to me? Where am I going? Oh, another thing I should have mentioned, because I'm recording with Shadowplay, parts of my sentences might get cut off at times. Okay, cool, that's that level done. Unfortunately, that is a problem with Shadowplay. Alright, I'm going to call that an episode, so thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I've not really recorded episodes like this before. Normally I just live stream stuff like this, but I thought I'd try something different.